Never ever think small. If you're going to accomplish anything, you have to think big. You have to go and shoot for the stars. The biggest challenge most people have is because they think small. And the reason why people think small and why they choose small little goals is because they're afraid to fail. They know that if you shoot for a big goal, then the chances of failing are very high. And they're afraid of failing. It's one of the most common things why people are frozen and why they cannot make a move in life, because they're scared of failing. I said to myself, hey, I'm not worried about failing because that's part of life. You're not going to go and win everything. And how far can...
Welcome to my YouTube channel from Down Under. Now let's talk about this great man, the mountain, the muscle, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, he can bench press 525 pounds and squat 610 pounds, all before breakfast. Just imagine this, guys. If Arnold lifted 5,000 pounds a day, 7 days a week, and we all know about his insane workouts, this would mean that per year he would lift 1,820,000 pounds a year. So if we calculate this for 30 years, this would come to 54,600,000 pounds. Just think, 54,600,000 pounds he lifted in the gym. Now, if we compare the space shuttle, which weighs a huge 4.4 million pounds, then the great Arnold could have lifted 13 and a half space shuttles in this 30-year period. What a thought. Now, I would like to share my Aussie poem that I've written for the great Arnold Schwarzenegger, and here it goes. From the heart of Austria, a land so grand, came a muscle-bound hero like no man. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a name so mighty, his biceps alone quite decidey. From lifting weights to Mr. Olympia's crown, he pumped and posed, never backing down. In Venice Beach with friends so buff, they joke and laugh, always tough enough. He conquered the Hollywood with a fierce command. As the Terminator, he'd make his stand. From I'll be back to hasta la vista baby, his catchphrases stuck, not a maybe. With Sly Stallone and the action crew, he saved the world as heroes do. In Predator and Commando 2, he flexed his skills both old and new. Governor of LYKKI, he took the stage. In politics, he turned a new page. With charm and charisma, he led the state, balancing budgets, stealing fate. My idol then, my idol now, Arnold's legacy, a lasting vow. From bodybuilding to films and political stride, his legends in whom I still confide. So here's to Arnie, the powerful man, a mountain of muscle with a master plan. With friends beside him and fans like me, he's the epitome of what greatness can be. Well, thanks for joining me from Down Under. Why don't you all have a gander at my other videos? And I have some poetry and Aussie humour. I think you'll enjoy.
Fall, look at this is the ground. That's as far as I can fall. And you know something? That the only time you really consider the failure is if you fall and you don't get up. But if you get up, you're never considered a failure. So I never considered myself a failure. I always considered myself a winner, even though I fell every so often. But I always got up and I always moved forward. This is the important thing. I never had any patience, of course, for thinking small. If you do something, then go all out and do it well. This was not just the case in bodybuilding. I didn't just want to be a bodybuilding champion. I wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder of all times. I wanted to have the most muscle.
And you are the greatest bodybuilder of all times. Go, Arnie!
Win the most trophies, the most world championship titles. I just wanted to be the best. And the same is also in movies. I didn't just think about being in movies. No, I wanted to be a movie star. I wanted to have a BAFTA title billing. I wanted to become the highest paid entertainer. I basically wanted to be another John Wayne. What's wrong with that?